This is a Flat Cap Cafe Racer. I'm here today with my friends Mr. Bill and Rapid Roy.
Hey guys. Hi.
This is a special occasion today, and we're going to show you. Rapid Roy brought his CX650 Turbo out with us today, and Mr. Bill and I are going to get to ride it. So we'll give you our riding impressions, so stay tuned. Meerkat.
Well, Bill's up front and Jerry is riding my 83 CX650 Turbo Honda. I bought that bike brand new, I think October of '83. I lived in south of Chicago area at the time. Prior to that, I had a 79 CBX, which of course I wish I still had. Very popular, go for a lot of money nowadays because people know what they are, or they had one, or knew someone that had one. Unlike my Turbo, which is very rare. Between that bike and my Turbo, I had I think it was '82 BMW R65 LS. Nice little bike, very similar to my Guzzi today, my 750, my V7. I think it was 81 or 82. Orange paint and white wheels. I guess I wasn't impressed enough with that, so I opted for the Turbo. I paid $4,600 out the door. That's with Illinois taxes, about 5%. Today's dollars, that's about $14,000, just short of $14,900. I really like the bike. It's very comfortable. It's a good sport tourer. Thought I wouldn't keep it for long, but when they stopped making turbos and only made this one for 1 year, and the predecessor, the 500, the year before, '82, I thought it would be pretty collectible and a good bike to hang on to. So I hung on to it. Took really good care of it. When I made the move out to Idaho, it was stored in my parents' finished basement and didn't run for 9 years, but I still maintained it and looked after it. Got it to Idaho, and I don't use it very often. The last time I was on this ride to Idaho City was in August of 2020 with Jerry. I ride it about once a year, maybe one or two other times around the neighborhood. But I always have to replace the gasoline after a couple years, and that's after I've stabilized it. But it's a fairly heavy bike, 520 pounds dry, and that weight is up high. So I'm always cautious when I ride it and maneuver it around the garage, as most of the parts are made from pure unobtainium, very hard to find. It is original, unrestored. It only has 2,700 miles on it. It'll be 2,800 by the time we get back after this 100-mile ride. I always think about selling it, not for the money, but for space in my garage. I have a lot of other bikes and things in there. It's only a 2+ car garage. I have trouble working on things. I have to take things out, shuffle things around in order to work on things or clean things. Of course, I'll clean this. It'll probably take me 3 hours. That's why I think twice about riding it a lot. I hide them and don't ride them. But this is my baby because it's I bought it new and it's so rare. There are only 1,700 ever made. One of the rarest Hondas ever made. and only 1,100 or so of those came to the United States. And in 1983, 600 of those were destined for maintenance schools, low-tech schools, and they were never supposed to be titled or licensed or driven on the road, only for the shop students to work on. Some of those leaked out, somehow got titles, so there's some of those around, but the condition, well, you're not really sure what kind of a life they lived. So maybe only 500 that were legal to license in the whole United States. Probably a lot fewer of those are serviceable today. Pretty fast bike, 97 horsepower, good torque, interesting power, lots of character, efficient. I've gotten 73 miles per gallon on this ride before. And the boost, the rush is, they say it's intoxicating. And it is. A lot of fun. Barry there is the only other person besides myself so far who's ridden that bike.
I think he's flashing his light, I don't know. Okay. Alright, this is a Flat Cap Cafe Racer sitting in Mr. Roy's bike. And this is a bike that wouldn't be out of place in today's market, I don't think. It's geared pretty high. Great visibility out of the mirrors. The pegs are a little bit high, just a little bit, but not uncomfortably so. I think they're probably a little bit lower than my Thruxton R anyway. The bars are pretty narrow. Wind protection is good. The windscreen could be a little higher maybe, you know, for touring, but depending on how tall you are. The seat's really cushy. It is cushy. The bike is not sprung harshly. It's pretty soft, I'd say. And not only that, it's not, if you notice when we hit a bump or something in the turns, it's not jumping over. So that rear shock you put on there, I think it's working just fine. So you can see that I'm only turning about 3,500 RPMs at 60 miles an hour, so it's geared pretty high. It's got a nice dash layout. You can see everything really well. You know, analog, so I like that. But we won't do too much because we're on 17-year-old tires, and got a 42-year-old bike that can't be replaced. So it's Mr. Bill up there in front, and Roy's riding my bike in the rear there. This is Roy's one-owner bike, and he's letting Mr. Bill and myself ride it, and I think we're the only ones other than the technician that built it in 1983 that's assembled it here that's ever ridden this bike. So it's a real honor to do this. We got a great day to go out and ride. I think I'd be comfortable riding this on a long trip. Mr. Bill had to tell you what he thinks about the windscreen. I think it's a little short, but I'm going to open it up a little, Mr. Bill. Yeah. Oh! Feel that turbo kick in. We're not going to get real greedy on riding this bike. So, Mr. Bill, why don't you tell the folks about your your T120, the changes you've made, and what you're going to make.
All right. Well, it's a 2022. I picked it up used with 1,087 miles on it. It's a basic T120. It did come with the racks for panniers. Can't think of anything else special that was on it. I've made some changes. I've actually purchased the panniers. Oh yeah, it had the backrest and sissy bar too. And I put a windshield on it, a Pugue. I don't know what it's called. It's just made by Pugue. It's a nice looking windscreen. I went with the dark black to go with the dark black of the bike. It's the same screen that you have. It's just dark black instead of light smoke. Shall we? I'm going. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I've changed the cover for the front brake reservoir master cylinder to a nice looking British Union Jack look. I've added some British Union Jack decals to it. I put a nice Triumph sticker on the back of the sissy bar and a Flat Cap Cafe Racer sticker. I have purchased, but have not yet installed, the X-pipe system for the more modern bikes that the exiting pipes are welded to the cat, so it's a different system now with the exiting pipes. I've got some extra lights for it, which I haven't put on yet. I've got I made an extension for it, and I've mocked it up, but I haven't put it on yet. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good the way I made it. I just have to figure out a good mounting system for it. But in the meantime, I ordered one of those little clip-on ones. I found the real inexpensive one online, and kind of wanted that for the hardware. It was only like 30 bucks or so. So got that, and yeah, I'm looking for a 40 tooth rear sprocket, and to bring up the RPM a little bit, because the gearing is so tall. And yeah, I've been working in my Tune ECU with a modified map to open the butterflies a little sooner. Changing the AFRs to make it a little more rich, because it's set up to run pretty lean from the factory. So I'm just adding a little richness to it. And at some point, I'd like to figure out maybe a modification to the intake. I meant to ask you a couple of times, but I kept forgetting what you had on your Thruxton R. And, you know, and I really like to get a Tech 303 cam. I may have to talk to somebody over in England or something to order that for me and then ship it to me. So we'll see how that goes over time. Yeah, I looked at the Tech one that they sell out at Baxter's, and it's $149 plus shipping from them, or $159 directly from Tech. Yeah, it'd be the same one. It's the one that fits. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a center stand for servicing. Either that, or I'd have to buy a chock thing for the front wheel for in the garage.
Okay, that's about all the time we got. We'll show you the bike. Mr. Bill, if you can find a place, we can switch here and let Mr. Bill ride this bike.
Wow, this seat is comfortable.
Got theory up front on Bill's T120. And Bill's riding my turbo right in front of me.
I gotta lean forward to get down out of the wind a little bit. Yeah, the screen's a little low for my size. Anyway, I wanted to say that the seat is extremely comfortable. It's soft and plush and pliable. And you know, even after 47 years, a lot of times they just get hard as a rock. This seat feels like it just came out of the factory. Of course, this bike has lived indoors out of the sun most of its life, and that's why it's so beautiful, and it is a beautiful bike. The turbo boost really feels cool when it kicks in. It's kind of like a not as hard as a hit as the old two-stroke triples, but you definitely know the turbo's kicking in. You can feel it spool up, and then whoosh, you got power. That's kind of fun. Yeah, my bike looks good from back here. My bike looks good from back here.
Yeah, make your bike look good, right?
Yeah, that's it. Well, you got that matching helmet and jacket that looks so good.
We got to ride the historic CX650 Turbo,
Yeah.
1983. A time machine.
It's a time machine. 2,788 miles right now.
From new, one owner.
One owner. Oh, and I just got a wonderful butterfly on my on my face shield.
That's better than face shield than the bike.
I got yellow butterfly poop all over it.
Well, folks, this is, hope you enjoyed us taking Rapid Roy's bike out. It was really an honor and privilege to let Roy let us ride that bike, and you know, we're not going to ride the hell out of it because it's kind of irreplaceable and there aren't any parts readily available for it, so you certainly don't want to break it, and you don't want to wreck it and crash it. Well, what do you think, Mr. Bill? Do you think it'd be that bike could fit in today's world?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Without a doubt. This thing is, they should bring it back. It's really nice.
Yeah. I wonder what it would cost if they brought it back.
Oh, it'd be 20, 25 grand easy.
Yeah, maybe even more than that. So we're going to stop here, folks, and have some lunch and talk about Roy's bike. So this is Flat Cap Cafe Racer saying bye for today. Bill?
Everybody, it's a beautiful day in Idaho. Come enjoy.
Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.